Alright, welcome to the channel. I'd like to talk about what we're going to be doing in this series. In Black Desert Online, a lot of people slam the video and slam the game for being pay to win. And it is very pay to win. A lot of people can spend a lot of money in this game and get ahead very, very fast. But I think overall, when we look at Black Desert, what it offers, I think there's an opportunity to play this game for potentially free, minus the cost. And depending where you buy it, where you do, we can kind of look at the site here a little bit. There's going to be anywhere from $9 to $50 for the game. And I think on the $9 version of the game, starter pack, you get just the game. There's other versions of the game. Obviously, like I said before, you can spend $29 to $50. And yeah, actually what happens is you upgrade, you get a $30 value pack. The value pack's like your subscription. You get some perks for it, and you can click on this and hover over this and look at it. You also need the character expansion coupons, some inventory slots, tier 3 horse, which is basically trash, 70 flute, again, which is basically trash, useless. This silver embroidered clothing, all this stuff needed to be updated really in the game. I don't know why they haven't updated this stuff in the cash shop. And you get a pet. So basically the only thing that's really worth anything is the pet and the value pack. This is worth $12, $13. It's worth 10. So you're getting $25 with value, and so basically you're saving yourself about $5. They say it's $70 value, but it's not realistic. The only thing that's worth value here is the value pack and the pet. You can get pets in game for free. You can get value packs for free. So if you want to spend some extra money and get ahead, get a little bit of a bonus, you can spend that. But I think the $9 version of the game, you can play it. If you did buy the game through the website, which I recommend playing the game through the website, I think it's a better experience. You can get it on Steam. Steam is okay. Steam tracks your time played in the game, which is kind of nice for some people. They like that. See how much time they spent on the game. Show off and they spent 5,000 hours in the game. Some people maybe don't want to show that. Maybe they don't want to. There are other people, the friends, to know that they spent 5,000 hours in Black Desert Online. A lot of people that play the game seriously on a competitive level, or played it for a long time, they're well over 5K, even over 10,000 hours in Black Desert Online already in 3 years. So a lot of people are investing a lot of time. Understand a lot of time is AFK. It's not, most of it's not active farming or active grinding. There's a lot of AFK abilities in the game. Understand that when you're playing Black Desert Online, there's gonna be a lot of AFK different abilities, and we'll get into that later on in the videos, how all that stuff works and how it progresses you to make money, and how I think you can make money playing the game on the starter pack, basically from the start to the finish. And I think this is a series I've been trying to do for a long time, and I'm just kind of like, I put in a little bit of time into it and I kind of failed. I stopped. And I think now with the new classes coming out and some changes coming to the game, I think now is a good time to get back in the game on a free to play account, a brand new account set up for this. Invest some time and actually show you guys that it can be done. I really believe. I've never actually fully attempted it because I've always got through a little bit. I've got to a point where I've got about 230 gear score and been perfectly fine getting to that level and had no issues, but always kind of failed to get past 230 to the 280 point. But look, I think we can do it. I think we can get enough money, and the way the game works now is the best time to do this and showcase how the game can actually be played for $10 forever. Like, there's no subscription fees to play the game. There's no expansion packs. So, like, you need to understand that about Black Desert Online. If you're new to Black Desert, this is a good introduction of the game video for you, understanding what the game is about. So, as we look at the game, right here, this is your packages you can purchase, right? So, as we look at these, you buy the game for $10. That's it. That's your initial investment. All DLCs, all expansions, all patches, all updates moving forward for the game are 100% free. That means you're not gated by anything. Where World of Warcraft, you get an expansion, you leave the game for a little bit, you come back, there's a new expansion, you have to spend there $50 to get to play with your friends again. That's not the case in Black Desert Online. So you need to understand that you can play this game for 6 months, quit for a year, come back. You're going to be on all brand new content that's all updated to today's date, or the current date you're playing the game, and it's all gonna be for free, right? So if you paid $9, $30, $50, $5,000 in the cash shop, whatever the number is, you're never paying a dime for content, which I think is huge, right? No other game is really doing that. They all want to charge you for expansions or DLC. They make their money in the cash shop. That's where the game becomes pay to win because of costumes and other items in there. Allow people to get an advantage. But I think that advantage is small to an extent where you can play this game without spending money on the cash shop and still catch up to those people that have swiped tens of thousands of dollars where they're at right now. You can get there, I think, in 3 to 5 months. Where these people have been playing the game for three plus years, you can get there in 5 months now with the game, the way it's structured, the way the game is plays, and the way things work on the cash shop now, or on the marketplace, or their auction house, whatever you want to call it. I think that offers you an ability to just blow people in the water that were not able to do that before. And I think that a lot of people, the way the game has been like progressively moving forward, I think a lot of veterans have got upset with that because they've invested so much time and money into getting to that level, and now all that stuff has been given to them for basically free. And it's not for free, they still gotta invest the time. But I think the people that were swiping before, they kind of removed that barrier to force you to swipe is now an option to swipe. And I think the people that swiped hard became so upset with that change to the game that caused them to quit. That's what causes a lot of like backlash with the game. And I think that people need to understand that a cash shop in a game like this that charges you $10 to play is going to be there. It's not like, understand that that's not going to be there. Understand there's opportunities for people that invest money to get ahead of you that don't invest money. But understand if you put the time in, the work down, you could be as geared as they are. No questions asked. In my ability to play the game and understand Black Desert with over 4 years invested in the game, I believe in today's date and moving forward into 2020, you can play this game and get to 227 plus EP and fight some of the top tier players in the game on $10. So we're gonna see if it's realistic, and I hope you guys watch these videos and come check me out on Twitch. We're gonna be trying to do it live there. Those videos will come live from there, and we'll bring an edited version onto YouTube to show you where we progressed, where we failed, and why we failed, and how we can improve on failing, improve on those fails, and how we can come back and fix those mix-ups. I think this will be a good series to show you guys what BDO is really about and why it's more of an option on the cash shop that's not forced upon you. I think that's about it. There's a lot of cool things coming with the game. There's been a lot of big changes coming to the game. The team has been really receptive to the community over the last little bit, which is unusual for them. They haven't been in the past, so that's good. They're showing change. I think they're growing. They're a new company. Still fairly new as a game developer, so they're going through hiccups and mistakes as any human or community or as company does. They go through growing pains. They take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and then they keep making iterations on those improvements and trying to improve themselves as a company. They've been really successful and really financially successful, which is good for them, and allowed them to buy companies like CCP and EVE Online and bring those guys into them. And maybe those guys are helping them understand the Western market better. And I hope they are, really. And I think some changes to the game that we've seen have been because of their community and the relationship with the developers of EVE Online. And I think over time, people that respect EVE will get to understanding of respecting BDO onto that level. There's obviously some things in EVE Online as well that are classified as pay to win. The way to buy, I think it's called Apex, if I'm right, to turn it into ISK is classified as a pay to win system. You can buy straight silver. The way to take costumes here and sell them on the marketplace and turn it into straight silver is kind of a pay to win system. Those two kind of share the same thing, and that's something that's in the game. And I don't think that the fact that you can make a little bit of silver by selling real items in the game, to the amount of money you can make in the game is phenomenally different. I think that you don't need to do that to your wallet. To be honest, I think you can play this game without doing that, and I hope we can show that to you guys. So hopefully, in the next video that's coming up past us, we're gonna talk about classes, and that'll kind of get you guys going into what kind of classes, understanding what classes are about, what they look like, and from there we're going to get into the game, and we'll get to our free-to-play account and start looking at a new class and moving forward and setting up some stuff. We're going to look at also showing you guys how to set up the game to make it look the best based on some basic computer specs that I have, and I'm going to give you guys some ideas where to go from there for the specs on the PC version. If you're on console, this stuff will also work for you guys. So if you're on Xbox One, as you can see over here, you can link to the Xbox One or PS4. If you're on mobile, obviously mobile's a different game. We're not going to cover that here today. I do play mobile, but I'm not doing that for this series. So this is just for Xbox One, PS4 users, and PC users. The content can flow for you guys there, and it'll work the same because the game shares the same world. So anybody that plays on those three platforms will be able to understand and use these tricks of the trade to make money in the game. Maybe even more money than me, because of the marketplaces are different in different regions. So I'm playing a North American region, so if you're playing EU or SEA or C or Xbox or PS4, those regions marketplaces are unique to you guys. So the stuff that I do in NA may be more beneficial, less beneficial, and hopefully it's more beneficial for everybody, and hopefully it works for everybody. So we'll get into that stuff later, and I'll see you guys in the next video.